quite by accident, I was on the Amazon website one day looking for another book to buy, and I just saw a little link to another book called Simplify. That's the picture of the book on the page there. And Simplify is a book, it's an e-book about rational minimalism. I'd never heard of that at the time, and it was about 6 years ago. And rational minimalists are people, there's a whole movement of people called rational minimalists. And today I think of myself as a rational minimalist. And these are people who think that you can be happier and lead a more productive, successful life if you have less things instead of more things. Well, when I read about this, I thought, oh, that's just odd. And if you can just read the paragraph there. Matter of fact, this is on your notes in front of you. If you look to the paragraph just to the right of the book, in the third paragraph down, and if you look to the third sentence, let me just read you this one part here. Third sentence down, it says, I discovered there is a small but growing movement of people in America who have found a peaceful and happier life by having far less stuff. These are not poor people or hippies living in the mountains of Colorado. Rational minimalists are very often moneyed individuals who have simply grown weary of maintaining all the stuff in their lives. When I read that, just something sort of clicked for me because my confession is that I never thought of myself as materialistic, but, and I'm not against owning nice things. I have very nice things, but I just don't have nearly as many of them anymore because what happened to me, and I just be curious, you don't have to raise your hand or anything, but you ever felt this way? You like work your butt off all day and you go home on the weekend or after work and you spend what little leisure time you have cleaning the garage, maintaining your stuff, organizing, rearranging, and you just got all this stuff that you're taking care of all the time, and you never really ever get to relax. Well, that's kind of what happened to me, and so this sort of resonated with me, and I read this book, Simplify. It's a great book. It costs $10 online. I have no connections. I don't know the guy, never talked to him. But it's called 7 Guiding Principles to Help Anyone Declutter Their Home and Their Life. Well, here's what happened. In my case, Jenny and I, we just started looking around. We just thought, well, and if you would have visited our home or our business, everything that we had in both places was very orderly, neat, looked clean, it was clean, just organized, and just we had it all, just things looked good. But you couldn't find an empty closet or an empty shelf or an empty drawer. My garage, if you were real careful, you can actually drive a car into it because I had stuff lining the garage, and utility room. And so anyway, we started giving stuff away. And today, if you would come to my house, I know this sounds a little loony, but it feels really good. We have a lot of drawers in our home that don't have anything in them. We have cabinets that you could open, and there's nothing there. We have closets that the shelves are empty or they don't have much on it. And the payoff is, here's the payoff. Like I say, if you think of this as sounding a little loony, here's the payoff. Jenny and I both, and Jenny's very, very smart. She's high IQ. She's probably smarter than me, but I think she probably is. And we both came to the conclusion that we didn't expect this, but as we got rid of things, what happened was our mind, because we had less stuff to manage, our minds became uncluttered too. And what we found was having less stuff, we made better decisions faster, quicker, and more accurately. And we think it's helped us actually become more successful as a couple, having less things. And in the past, I always thought of things as a reflection of my success. And then it finally dawned on me, personally, I came to the conclusion that things sometimes were a little bit of an anchor that dragged me down a little bit. So I just wanted to share that idea with you.